Okay, good evening. My name is Juan Sebastián Torres Aboya. I study in the University of Los Andes, and this mini speaking project is for English 5. So let's start. The first topic that I'm going to talk is what do I do to help my brain work better? The first thing that I do is that I don't like to drink any kind of alcohol, for example, whiskey, vodka, or aguardiente. I don't like that. I think that the taste is really horrible. I don't like either to consume any kind of drug, or I don't like to smoke any kind of cigarette. I think people do um, who do that can really affect their brain. So it's too bad for me. The next thing that I do is when I wake up in the morning, I try to do a lot of exercise. I think this point is really important for us. Most of the time, I try to play football or basketball because I like a lot the sports, but sometimes I try to do exercise by my side. I have this, I don't know how to say this, but it's like exercise mat. Yes, that's why. And the next is when I have free time, I solve some puzzles, especially puzzles from the newspaper. I have here in my phone an example. I don't know if you can see, but puzzles. I think puzzles could be really interesting for us, for our brain too. Yes, I really like to solve any kind of puzzles. The puzzles could be a great help to our brain work. I don't know. And the last one, oh, okay, excuse me. The next thing that I do is I'm study laws. So I need to read a lot, but yes, I like to read too. So yes, I mean, I try to read not just for my career. I try to read about all, for example, science, laws, sports, about the politicians, about the any kind of country, Why? Because I like to, I don't know, but I like to have a good culture about any kind of topic. And the last one thing that I do is if I do something important, I try not to get distracted with any fun activity. For example, if I'm doing a homework, I try to focus just in that homework and not in my phone or in my TV or something like this. Okay, the next topic that I'm going to talk is facts about my brain and body. Okay, so the first fact is the brain can record image in just under a second. I think this fact is really important. I mean, I just think that our brain could be really fast. You know, the the way that our brain can record any kind of image in just under a second. That's really interesting, and that's really fast. The next fact is when we are loading, our brain can think with a better clarity. So that fact is really, really fun. I mean, if you are loading, your brain can think in a better way. So you win. You win with a pot sites. The next point that the next fact, excuse me, is when we are stressed, our brain can decrease their size. This fact is bad for us, so I recommend you please don't be stressed. I try most of the times to be calm about any kind of situation. The next is if we do exercise, our brain will create new neurons. Um, that point, that's what I said in the last slide. I really like to do exercise because it's important for our brain, for our body in general. So in other words, if you do exercise fiercely, your body will see better. For the other hand, you will be more intelligent. So that's point for me is the most important. Or one of the most important, excuse me. And the last one is that if we don't sleep enough hours a day, we will get hungry. And I mean, I in the university, so I think people who are in the university probably need to work a lot and need to stay focused for a lot of hours in a week. So the conclusion that I want to say in the last fact is that people who are in the university probably, I don't know, probably get hungrier than other kind of people, you know. Okay, that's all. That's all my presentation. Yes, that's all. Bye bye. Thank you, and that's all.